Hey, we're rolling. Hey, good morning, y'all. This will be short and sweet. So, thanks for showing up. And the first piece, I wanted to bring you this. I got this from Tanya, and it fits, but it doesn't want to stay put. It'll eventually does that. So, I'm thinking it must be about a 7. It's got to be, because otherwise it'd be sitting on me differently. Actually, it's going to a 7 1/4. There's not a mark on this thing, but from my experience, I'm going to say it's probably Turkish filigree. I'm not going to go Odisha because it's not that fine, and it's not 950 silver. The filigree coming out of Odisha is 950. This is 925, not a mark on the thing. So I don't usually do this anymore because of the mess involved, but since it's not marked, we're gonna give her a rub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub. And I will use the 18 test for this because I already tested it myself, but I'll do it for you. For you. For you. Don't drip on yourself. Notice how you got yellow fingers. Let's turn it around. Maybe that'd be more, it won't be so counterintuitive here. Let's see if I'm going to see this. Oh, shit. Once I get it up there, I can't see because I'm so damn close to the camera. Okay, let's try this way. Are we seeing it? Are we seeing it without... Thank you. We're blue. Okay. And my fingers survived. Where's my garbage can? Okay. Alright, this one, if I recall, is like 1 ounce and 7 grams or something along those lines. 35.4, so 28, 29, 30. Yeah, 1 ounce, 7.39 grams. Again, it's 7 1/4. There's no markings. You can see where there once upon a time was. So it's vintage. I don't have documentation. I don't have provenance on this piece to say 100%. But the color of the silver, the type of the filigree, I feel confident that this is Turkish. It's just not, it's fine. It's very fine. It's exemplary, but it's not quite on the level of the Odisha, because they have to use 950 to do that, to have it soft enough to do what they do. But this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Again, it's like 1 ounce and 1/4. I'm asking 60 on this one, and it's worth every dime plus some. It's beautiful. It's unique. I do love it. But, I don't like things falling down on my arm. Yeah, this is how you normally see me in the mornings. In the mornings. Alright, I want something. Because even though it's not 950, I don't want it to get scratched. No, 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 no. No scratching allowed. Okay, now I can put this away. Okay, we need to empty the neck so that I can show you this fabulous brooch. A lot of my viewers that have been with me since the beginning, you've seen these, but I have new viewers who I will let them see. This is just on a rolled leather cord. It's artisan. It's bone. He's cool. What is on my finger? That's a piece of glitter. Merry Christmas bag was on her. Oh, I don't have any light. I'm like, my morning light's usually enough, but it's a little cloudy today, so let's turn on the light so we can see. Holy shit. Okay. But you can see by the striations, this is not ivory, but you can also see that it is bone. There's a little tiny chip there, but it's old. It's well done. He's got the cross, which could mean a lot of things. Depending on how far back you want to go, what does that symbolize? To me, it's about my astrological cross. So, I'm just going to do 10 on this piece. I am. You could take this bead off, put a jump ring, and then integrate this bead into, like, on top of your bail or something. Let's put that one in a little box by himself. Okay, let's empty the neck so we can show. Now, I sold last Friday on my live, I sold a similar but not the same class of gemstones. These are still absolutely stunningly beautiful. They're old, and what they did is they took wire and wrapped in between. So if you'll see, you've got wire sticking out. Now, if I were a patient person and my hands didn't go numb, I could go in there and wrap that up, you know, tidy this up a little bit. But I'm going to leave that to the buyer. I'm looking to see, I found 2 that way so far. Not bad for the edge of this piece, because this is a pretty old one. So that means that makes 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're back to the beginning. So yeah, but there are some really nice gemstones in this, and it's rather long. But if you take a good look at the piece, it's not this. We see these all day, every day. It's this. It's similar to the one I sold Friday night, just the stones aren't as large, and it's not as old. This one is not, I don't think, antique. But you've got a ton of carnelian and jade in here. You've got some really nice stones. You've got some amethyst. You've got just a little bit of everything. Obviously, you're going to have jasper in there. Oh, I'm way too low. Sorry. But it is the same quality-wise. See how that wire is? So because of that, and it's an easy fix, just wrap that around yourself again, get some more, and I'd say this is a very small gauge wire. If my hands worked properly, I would have sat down and repaired this prior to selling it. But it's a very high quality gemstone necklace. This is not the run-of-the-mill ones. This one though is not from South America. This piece is this is from the US. I don't know if you can see the colors and these stones. Very nice. And very nice. And lengthwise, you know, I've nothing else. I had my sewing tape in here. I made such a mess the other night of this table. Yep, still in my pajamas. Where'd you go, little booger? Are you in my toolbox where you're supposed to be? Of course not. That'd be too damn simple. Alright, well, I do always, I use the, I'm gonna say that's 36 inches. No doubt, it's 36 inches. You can see the cords are coming loose. An easy fix for people who don't have numb hands. I'm just loving all that jade. And the carnelian looks like aqua stone. A lot of beautiful jasper. Look at the veins in that. Probably tourmaline in there. Really pretty stones. So on this one, I was asking 40 on this piece, but because of the unraveling and I'm not fixing it. Oh, look at all that. Look at all that carnelian. I'll do 30 on this one. I'll do 30 on the gemstones. We might as well do these. These are pretty, but these were done in the 70s. You've got your barrel clasp, and they're pretty, but as you can tell, this is typically what you see. This is your everyday, all day. You know, it's got your onyx in there. It's got a little bit of the Got that jasper. That's not jade. Some other pearl. Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, we do have a little bit of carnelian in here. Let's just do 10 on that one. I'll do 10. So you got the ones at 30 and the other ones at 10. Okay, I brought this before. I have 3, and I like the other one. It's the same exact, it's the same, I guess, it's not quite cognac, I guess it is, amber. I like the other one better because it goes over my head. This one is all sterling silver findings. It is adjustable, but I like things to go over my head, so that's why I'm choosing this one to sell. It's very nice pieces. These are easily over 1 inch on some of these. Oh, this is a honker. Yeah, there's some nice big pieces. Did you come on? That's always good. It's really nice amber. You know, I never did look at the class to see if it said Polish or anything like that. I never really cared. Never cared. It's got the 925, but I did rub it. I don't trust that stamp. Anybody can buy a stamp. Okay, so this one goes from a 16 inch to an 18 inch if my brain is still recalling properly. I don't know where the hell my measuring tape's at. I got 2 of them over here. I need to get organized. Yeah, so 16 to 18. So on this one, it's a really nice one. I'm going to put a really good price on this because well, I see I have issues already this morning because it's been a busy couple of days. Not complaining, very happy. I really appreciate all you guys that came to my middle of the night auction. I'm going to do 80 on this. I know. It's a great deal. I'm going to end up gifting it to somebody. Somebody buy it or I'm going to give it to somebody. Because it's healing. You know, it's has such great properties to it. Hang on. I got to bag this and we're going to move Miss Tabra. We're going to move Miss Tabra into here. I need a bigger bag. This is my purties. Pretty purties. So yeah, that's a good deal. I'll do 80 on that one. Alright, we got to empty the neck so I can show you this Monet set. That's to die for. You're not going to believe it when you see it. This is, I'm going to guess like it's a J. Crew. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's got the lifesaver thing. But let me see if it's actually has the little thing on the name tag. It's got a little trinket thingy there. Yeah, it's J. Crew. I don't have the bag for this one. I have another one I do have the bag for. Did I sell that? Where'd it go? Who's in here? Don't be falling. Don't be falling. Somebody wanted these earrings. I was just going to send them to them if they wanted to pay postage, but... Okay, yeah, I don't have the bag for it. I'm going to say this is an older one. It's, you know, it's one of those things that I found so ugly it was pretty. We're going to move this off. Let's show this on the neck. It is. I liked it. You know, I'm not wearing it. But it's definitely different. There's no rhinestones missing. They're all there. So you've got a mixture. You know, you've got some acrylic and, you know, you got some glass, lots of rhinestones. But it's definitely different. You know, some mirroring here. It's a different piece. I didn't research it to see if it was retired, if they do that with J. Crew. I don't really know. I've got a couple. I think I have 2. I have this one, one other, and hell if I, oh, I see the bag. I might as well show him. This one's amazing. They're both amazing. This one's Funky Monkey. It's different. It's a thing. That light is really screwing with me now. Can you turn away just a little bit? That's better. It's different. I've never seen one quite like this. Because it's not your normal, you know, symmetrical, graduated. It's different. The different components. That's why I liked it so much. Alright. Since I don't have the bag, although I might regret it, let me check this for wear. Don't really see much wear. Looks real good. There's no extender, but you know how this works. You can clip it where you want, but because of the design of this, I would assume you're going to wear it. It's an 18. But because it's got this kind of chain, it does have the bigger hoops here, so you could bring it up. Let's go here. You could bring this up to make it a true collar. It looks better on, right? It's like when you see clothes that look ugly as hell on the rack and they look really good on. That's this necklace. It looks so much better on than it does on the rack. I'm thinking this is probably a retired piece. I mean, it's just so unusual. I'm going to go 30 on this one, only because I do. I'm pretty sure I've never seen this. I liked it. I liked it. I have some plain bags. Hang on a second. If I can find those plain, they're just a big black velveteen bag. But in lieu of, for now, let's just go ahead and put this in a padded box. Just to keep it in good shape. So, it might come in the box. Why is it when you know you have things and they want to hide from you? So, 30 on this one. This one's fabulous. Fabulous. And coin jewelry is so in. Did it ever go out of style? I can't find a marking. Nothing on this. The clasp being as big as it is. This piece does look plated, and it's alternating. It's alternating from gold tone to not silver tone, but lead. Because you got to remember, back in the day, these coins were a lot of times were lead, or these metals. So it's the same cat on all of them, the same dude. Just some of them are bigger profiles than others on the guy. This is a fabulous coin necklace. Fabulous. Just haven't worn it, so you know, I love it. And I have a coin bracelet too. That's actually very vintage. I think it's antique. That's what Worth Point says. I don't really know. I didn't think so, but everybody else thinks so. Isn't it great? Yeah, it's got the movement you want with a coin necklace. It's all that in a bag of chips. It really is. And it's adjustable because, again, you've got big enough links here. You can adjust it yourself. You don't need an extender. So, it starts out at 24. Be great for layering. What am I wearing? Oh, statement necklace. So yeah, you can bring this up, which I like I like these on the collar line. But you know, you could bang it out, wear it lower, wear a choker. It's a great one. This is a great one. You know it is. This is the Shiite right here. The cat's meow of coin coin necklaces. It's great. Great, great, great. Love it, love it, love it. I love the movement. I like the alternating colors too, because then you can mix metals. And you can do that. This would be a good accompanying piece, because it's alternating with your golds and silver. That would be a great bracelet to wear with this. A great bracelet to wear with this. I'm going 40 on this. That's a deal. This is a fabulous necklace. I just don't wear it. It's time to let them loose. Fly, be free. Go live amongst the land of the free. We're switching bags here. Yes, I'm disorganized this morning. Yesterday was from hell. Doctors and dealing with pharmacies and doctors and just craziness and the internet. I don't know about you guys, but it was a bad internet day. Well, since I'm switching bags, we'll do these. These are 14 karat gold, and yes, they're marked. Yes, I tested them. Go back 2 videos ago. They're Hannah, H-A-N-A. You'll find her. They are 14 karat. Of course, they're marked. Hello. You can tell they're 14 karat. They're enameled. They're not fuzzy. So 70s, right? Maybe 80s. I don't know. I guess that leopard, I know it's not animal print, but it makes me think of that. But the enameling work is very clean. It's not slopped on there. These are very well done. And I think these were 2 grams, but let me double check on that. What's the spot price? Is something like $54 a gram, I think. I'm guessing. It's 2.49. So right at 2.5 grams of 14 karat gold. Guaranteed. They're not sitting back. They're gold. They're gold. I'll do them for 80. They're 2.5 grams. That enameling is not affecting jack on the weight. No. No. Because it is gold. That's very... Yeah. So there's still... Even if you give half a gram for the enameling, which I seriously doubt, you're still looking at 2 grams of 14 karat. So yeah. I will do 80 on those. Save your gold. Oh, there's my measuring tape because it was shining at me. I'm like, I found it. This is an unusual piece. It is so heavy. It's all brass. Do you see what that says? Can you believe it? I never thought the day would come, but I had to realize it was gonna come because, you know, this illusion of time does go on. I have a little bit of a hard time getting it on my wrist because, you know, my arm strength isn't really that great these days, but it's small. I'm thinking it's like a 6. It's a lion. It's saying it's a 6.5. But that opening, you know, granted, I do have a lot of inflammation in my wrist. Maybe it'll be better on this one. Yeah, I can get it on, but I'm not going to force it. You can't. It's so thick, you can't move it. Nope, you're not moving it. So, honestly, even though this thing is saying it's a... I'm not crazy, but I'm going to put my hand inside this mandrel to keep it from collapsing any at all. Because I'm not trusting this. This I believe. This I believe. It's a 6. You need to have a tiny wrist. Because I am a 6.5. And I can, you know, I can get it on. And you do have room. So it does fit 6.5. It's just me not liking having to put it on when my hands get swollen. It's okay. I'll give it to them. It's 6.5. I can get it on and off. Heavy. It's Lucky Brand. It's all It's all brass. I never thought I'd say vintage Lucky Brand, but it is. It is. Make sure I didn't dream it. There's a big old stamp in there. Upside down. Yeah, it says Lucky Brand. I'm telling y'all. At least I can laugh about my foibles, right? So, that's all it says. Just Lucky Brand, but it's heavy as hell. It's a great cuff. I couldn't believe it when it was Lucky Brand. I've had it a long time, but I didn't really realize that that's what it was. It's 53. It's over 53 grams. It's craziness. Craziness. That's a great cuff. I don't know what they're going for, the Lucky Brand stuff, now that it's vintage. I can't believe they made this. It's fantastic. I'll do 30 on it. I think it's a great piece. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, well, we'll do the other J. Crew, this one. I kid you not. Because I didn't really know about, values on J. Crew this day. I've noticed a bunch of people showing them and selling them for like crazy money. So, since it's got the little square hang tag, so it's a little older. Oh no, this is not. No wonder. Oh, that's why it was so expensive. It's a Kate Spade, New York. Oh. Oh, because I did an image search. And that I just assumed it was J. Crew. It's a Kate Spade. Yeah, hey, I had my frou-frou days when I dressed for the others. Queen bee and all that. This is amazing. These are like a leather. I wish you could see the texture of those. And it's all glass. So this is leather, and this one, and this one, and this one. These are all glass, facet cut, prong set. It's a Kate Spade. It's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? I won't do it justice putting it on with my purple pajama. Yes, a pajama top. I'm in Florida, so it's like real thin, but this is actually a pajama set. These glasses, what the hell? Again, it does have a technical extender, but we'll go from the shortest length on this one. Yeah, it's 16. And then you've got, oh, I have my measuring tape. How about that? I know I'm really funky this morning, but it's okay. Y'all hang with me. Y'all don't mind if I'm a little bit crazy, do you? Should be used to it by now. You never know what Mellie's gonna do. You just don't know, because she don't know. Okay, so we'll just do a drop on this bad boy and go that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Just do that thing. Okay, so we're at an 8-inch drop, so yeah, 16. And then our extender, I'm hanging it to do this, because, yeah. So, they say you can never catch up on sleep, and I think it's the truth. I don't think you do. And I woke up this morning like a psycho, way too early. And it's got, like, it's a 2.5 inch. I mean, it goes almost to 3, but realistically, you're not going to go all the way to the ball. It's going to look stupid. So I'll say 2.5 inch drop. I mean, extender. So yeah, 16 to 18. Kate Spade, I shit you not. I looked this up, and they want $150 for this piece. I guess since she, died, maybe that. All the rhinestones are there. They're all prong set. This is what's cool, this leather. Very cool. Very cool. I don't remember, like, when exactly I bought this piece. but you can tell I've never hardly worn it. It's perfect. I mean, it's got smudges, but just from my little fingers being on it. Let's spiff her up. Don't look at my dirty kitchen. It's not really dirty. I got all them crazy things hanging because I get up and there's these little bugs. I thought they were gnats. I'm like, what in the actual hell is going on? Right? And they're around the coffee, so I'm reaching, and there was a banana in a bag, and these little boogers had come out of that banana. Well, I've done the vinegar and the soap, and I've done that. I've got them fly papers hanging, and I keep going there. And when they're landing, I just spray them with the Pledge All Surface, because it like makes them stick, and then I can wipe them all up. I take them outside and put them in the garbage can. I'm winning the battle, but they're not gnats. They're little teeny fruit flies. They're the tiniest things you ever seen. I can't take it. They're driving me crazy. I'm about to take everything off the counter and just soak it down with that sticky cleaner, so if they land, they'll be stuck. And I can kill them. I mean, they're not horrible. They're not like swarming, but there's enough of them to get on my last nerve. Yes, I'm shining her up for y'all. Make her all prettiness. Bring her back to her formal beauty. There we go. Now you can see. Those were just little smudgy fingerprints. It's perfect. Looks like I bought it yesterday. I know. All glass, and then that leather is what just, and all those rhinestones. They want $150 online. I shit you not. I'll do $50 on her. And I do have her bag. I do. No, I don't. This says J. Crew. I'll be a son of a gun. Let's switch them out. Let's switch these out. Let's put these where they belong. So I do have... Hey, at least they were in the bag, y'all. Alright, so we're going to switch these out. We're going to put the J. Crew, so it does have the bag. The funky one. I think it must be retired or something. I can't find nothing like it. No. So it's in its bag. And now Miss Spade. Miss Spade, if I find her bag somewhere, surely the bag's here somewhere. I have a Kate Spade big bag where I bought a purse. I mean, it's a large bag. So I can put your box in a Kate Spade bag. Okay, so we're going to put this one. We'll put this one in the box for now. Hope it might come that way. I'll do $50 on it. I mean, it's only going to go up in value. I guess it's since she joined the Red Handkerchief Club, her stuff went up. I don't know. I probably paid close to that for it anyway. Are you ready for some fantastic, blow your mind Monet? Good Monet, old Monet, triple rolled gold Monet. Sorry about my fingerprints. I don't see it, so I go to show it on that camera. I'm like, Lord, woman. It's better. It could use a little weight down, okay? We're going to double this so y'all can see it better. Bring that up. This is fabulous. Just fabulous. And I honestly would wear it this way with that clasp in the front, because it's just too cool for school. It's a mirror. It does have, well, you can see the back. It's marked as well, plus it's marked on the clasp. You can see the texturing. I mean, look at that plating. It's like it was done yesterday. I know it's twisted. What can I tell you? I'm telling y'all, I'm having a morning, but I'm not going to let it deter me. I'm going to stay happy. I'm going to stay in a good mood, because it's just little things that don't really matter. Nah, not the big scheme of things. She's fabulous. Absolutely. See, they got some surface scratching. I imagine you could probably take some Novus or something and get them out. No one's ever said nothing like, oh, you have scratches and I would have smacked them. You ready for this? I found these separately because you know how we're always looking to complete a set. My hair is absolutely insane. All right, well, it is what it is. I found these separately. Years and years apart. Look. The sun went supernova. Is that amazing? They're clip backs, of course. This is good old Monet. And the set, and of course it's got the tension control. It's got the tension. See? Put it where you want it. And yes, these are also signed. If I could see. If I could see. Where you hiding, booger? Where you hiding? Oh, there it is on the back of this. Yes, got that same signature with that real tall pointy M. Monet, no trademark or nothing. It's a fabulous set. Fabulous set. Believe it or not, I paid more for the earrings than I did for the necklace. I made the mistake of saying, oh, I have the necklace, I want to complete the set. And I do believe they took advantage of that. I do declare they did. Honestly, this would be kind of cute putting these on here as stations. I mean, yeah, the earrings on is adorable too. But you don't do that. But you could put these on the chain and wear them like a station on your necklace. You sure could. That tension control's good, but it slows you down, don't it? It don't just clip. And I'm trying to get them to stay up on this chain so you can see what I'm talking about. But I'm about to give up and just let it fall. There you go. Yeah, we're done. It's just gonna hang wherever it's gonna hang. Because I'm done playing with it. I don't have that kind of patience. I missed the chain altogether that time. Oh, it stayed. I know. Can you believe that set? It is to die for. Yeah, paid more for the earrings than I did the necklace. Of course, they were, Lord knows how many years apart. I had this for years before I found these. Yeah, look, they got a reflection of a reflection of a reflection. It's wonderful. It is wonderful. I love old Monet because of the plating. I mean, if you take care of this, like I do, this stuff in another 30 years is going to look just like you bought it yesterday. You just got to take care of it. Just keep it, you know, put up. So length on this one. I love these clasps too. Even the clasp is just pretty. So you could use this, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's got a big old bail, so that will come through. So it's got a nice big old bail. So you could use this on other things. But it's just perfect. There is no color loss. None. Not even on the clasp. Amazing. Let's get a length on this bad boy. I'm going to say it's 34, but we'll see. Well, total length will be longer than that, but we shall see. I'm wrong. It's 26. Alright, so we got the Monet, the set. I was asking 75 on this before. I'll do it. I'll take 10. I'll do it for 65. This is worth that much, so that's amazing. Old Monet. I will do it for 65. because I'm not wearing it. I'm not wearing it. This is another Monet. Yes, I'm giving it a little shirt tail treatment. Let me look what kind of mark we got. I'm thinking this is a 70s piece. Let me look. Yeah, Monet with just a little copyright. So yeah, I'm saying this is probably 70s. I like this because it's dimensional, because you've got the seam, and I love the texturing, and then the diamond cut in that one. This one's pretty big. It gets over my rings. I'm thinking this is probably 7.5, 8. This has got to be 2.5 inches across all day long. Yep, on the money, 2.5 inches across. Y'all were my witness that I just had that tube, right? It was here. I think it's 7.5 or 8. Oh, it's hitting between 7.5 and 7 3/4. That's a great piece. That's a real good staple piece for your wardrobe. Really pretty, really pretty. It's clean. I'm looking at the edges. I see a tiny little bit of a mark right here. It's just smudgy. Shine it up if you want to. Is that the same smudgy mark? Let me make sure if I got more than one. Okay, that's not one. That's just reflection. That's the same one. Okay, on this one, you know what? Because it does have that one little, I can't see it now, but you saw where it had that little bit of, I'll do 15 on it, because it did have that tiny little, I wouldn't call it a chip, but oh, I should have done this with the coin bracelet, coin necklace. This is just a really comfortable, easy to wear, a fun piece to use with your mixed metals. And it's the, you know, it's that faux hand-hammered look. Light's too much. But it's a nice little panel bracelet. Very comfortable. Just, as usual, a little too big. And I know it's hard to get accurate measurements on bracelets. You know, people always say 7.5 or this, yeah. And they ain't. This one probably is. By the way it hangs on me, I'm going to say it is. Because you really need to go from here and only halfway. Yeah, it's 7.5. You never guess who made this. I was shocked. I didn't know who made it. I just liked it and picked it up. And it's just too big. Because I didn't try it on. I eyeballed it and thought, well, it's cute. And I could always take a section out, but not really. I mean, I could by opening this up, but if I lose a whole section, it's going to be too small. So I decided just to pass it on. It's a Leah Sophia. Can you believe that? I was surprised. I mean, some of her work is real cute. I've actually found some tourmaline in one of her pieces. It's really well done. It's really pretty. I like panel bracelets. I like it. I'll do 15 on a Leah Sophia because it's really nice. No one would ever guess in a million years that's a Leah Sophia. Never. This is a really old piece. I'm not sure how old. I'm thinking it's probably antique, honestly, because the imagery is so old. Alchemically, going back in your symbols, this actually is a peace sign. You can see where whatever type of metal that they had originally through this left residue. I've never cleaned it. It is Bakelite. It's definitely Bakelite. And yes, if you research it, this is a peace symbol. It is. It's cool. It's so old. If I don't sell it, I'll probably will go ahead and make it into a necklace because it's just cool. But it's hard for me to do. I might have to pay somebody to do it. I know. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know, I'm just doing 10 on it, which is really cheap for this. I understand that, but it's not doing me any good because I've never put it on a chain like I intended to do when I picked it up. I knew what it was because I like that kind of stuff. I like alchemy and all that fun stuff. What's in the pink box? Oh, this is pretty. I know you guys, you know, my, can't say long-time viewers. Heck, I'm not even 2 months into this, so I'm really green. This is a vintage, and it is, yeah, it's a real cameo. It's a shell cameo. Yeah, it's just too much, isn't it? This is 1/20th. How the hell did I turn this on? Oh. It's 1/20th. It's 1/20th 12 karat gold filled. You can see the frame because you can see my finger behind it. It is reticulated. I'm not sure the age of this piece. I'm not going to call it antique. I'm going to call it vintage because the clasp, even though it doesn't lock, it's not an early C clasp, and the bar is, yeah, I'm sure it's vintage. Don't know how. The mark in here just says the 1/20th 12 karat gold filled. So there's no maker. It's also a pendant. It's in immaculate condition. Very rarely worn. With that sawtooth setting and being the 12 karat, that's very indicative to me of like the 50s. I like the reticulated edges. That too is yeah. I have a lot of like brass trays and stuff that are reticulated like that. And I'm pretty sure she's 2 inches by 1. Let me see. Actually, she is 1.5 inches tall by a smidge over an inch wide. So on the vintage shell carved cameo, it's really nice work on this one. And if you notice, it's, you know, it looks very Art Nouveau. It's not Art Nouveau. It's not antique, but that's the style. It's a pretty shell. Very clean. Looks brand new. She's kept in the little pink box. I'm like, what's in the pink box? Okay. So on this one, it's a nice one. Quite a bit of gold in there. Oof. I'll do 30 on her. I don't think this is marked, but this is definitely gold plate. I didn't test these stones. Well, I'm not going to go do it now. They do have breathers, though, which is, you know. I really thought this was a marked set for some reason. I was thinking this was, I would have swore that this was a marked set, but I'm not finding it now. Oop, wait, nope. Maybe it's on the brooch. It is beautiful. They put them in weird places, too. They don't always make them easy to find. Let me check the pin. They like to put them on the pin to really make it work for it. It's a tiny bit bent. You've got a tiny bit of gold plate loss right here, right where they bent it. And I didn't bend this one on strands. Don't put this one on me. But right there, right, see that little bit of a bend? And because of it, right there, you get a tiny bit of plating loss on this. But it's definitely gold. It's definitely old gold plate. It is an earlier locking clasp. Really nice work on those leaves and beautiful blue stones. Really nice plating work on this, and the stones are to die for. And they all, of course, they all have breathers. Yep, that's your only flaw. This little bend, sorry, this little bend here. I know my nails are a mess. That's a weekend thing. I'll sit and watch my nails dry. 4 coats though, it did last a while, just the tips are worn. But it's a demi. It comes with the clip-on earrings that are just as perfect. You can actually see a lot more of that leaf detail. These are nice. This is a really super nice set. I'm really surprised they're not marked. I could probably find them and attribute them to somebody. I just haven't researched these. I just love them. They're pretty. They're really pretty on. I just have my funky monkey ears. I think I got a pair from Tanya last night that might actually go through all that space I got left. They are really, even with this purple shirt. Yeah, too far away. I'm not getting my face right up in the camera either. And they don't slam shut on your ears. They're not tension control, but they're not, bam, they don't crack your ears open. So they are unmarked, but they are beautiful. I'm still searching because I'm like, man, I really thought these were signed. I really, really did. I would have bet money on it. Age on these. With that gold plate that's done the way it's done, these stones, are they, I think they're prong and bevel. Yeah, they're prong set. They're bevel and pronged. So you can see that they're bevel set. Where am I? Where the hell am I? Here. But they also do have prongs. So yeah, I really probably should have tested this piece. So I'm not sure about, I mean, that gold. It's pretty amazing. All right, quit talking about them now. All right, so it's a amazing vintage to die for blue demi. Yeah, I gotta go 40 on these, and I don't care if they don't sell because I really do need to research these, but we'll do 40 on them because yeah, I didn't attribute them to anybody. We have a little KJL, cute little brooch. At the box. The box is little. You can see the imprint of the shoe. One of my hairs in there. We'll get rid of my hair. Go back in there. You know you belong. It's everybody's probably seen this piece. It's KJL with his fabulous enameling work. It's the high heel shoe. I mean, it's almost like Majolica, isn't it? I mean, it's not because it's not porcelain, but that enameling is so fantastic. I love where he's mixed the florals wrapped around that high heel shoe. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's in perfect condition. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that piece whatsoever. Even got an enameling on the back of this here, so. And it comes in the original KJL box. It's a little smudgy. You can see it's been a little rubbed. And it's not for Avon. It's KJL by Kenneth Lane. I don't remember the age on this piece. I don't think it's that old. Maybe 70s? Don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Didn't look it up. I just thought it was cute. So on the KJL, yeah, we'll just do, I'll do 20 on it because, yeah, I don't know anything about it, really. Okay. I know, guys, I showed you this piece before, but again, I have new viewers. And this is just a fabulous piece. Absolutely fabulous, fabulous piece. I'm having a hard time. Oh, I know. I remember. Okay. This is incredible. No, it's not amber. It's not. It's not amber. No. And it's not copal either. So all you're getting, really, don't let it fool you. What you're seeing is the reflection. Oh, damn. Now I'm unsure of myself. That is fluorescing like freaking crazy. It just doesn't look like an amber piece. Now I'm unsure of myself because it sure is. I can't even see what I'm doing. It really is. It is fluorescing. I know it's not just the bouncing off of it because you can see far away it's doing it. Why did I think this wasn't amber? I think because of the setting had me convinced it can't be. I guess it could be. I know I was like, it's not amber, it's plastic. Let me see something here. I'm still not convinced. I'm just not. I don't think it's amber. It's not. It's not. It has no inclusions. It's got nothing in it. It's just a really good knockoff. It's not amber. Okay. And it's not copal either. All of this is, that feels more like lucite than acrylic to me. This is also, I'm going to say just plastic. Now these little orange stones, those are glass. And all the stones are there. And it's really nice. I mean, it's a big one. It's clean as a whistle. But see how there's nothing inside there. You would see something in that amber. If that were amber, you would see bubbles and different colors. No, it's not. Boy, it sure would fool someone who didn't know better. It's got a nice big bail. Looking at that clasp with the double thingies. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably... Yeah, this is probably another one of those that was probably... And that rough texture. Yeah, I'm going to say 70s on this one. They show prongs, but these are probably most likely glued in. These prongs don't come up high enough to really be doing anything. A nice cut on that center piece of, I'm going to call that acrylic. This feels and looks more like lucite. It's a big boy. I wonder what it looks like as a pendant on the, I know I bagged up that amber. I bagged it up. I bagged it and buried it, y'all. I bagged it and buried it. Just curious. You'd have to put a jump ring on it. But I'm just curious how it's going to look. Oh, you could wear it upside down and hook it on here. Let's see how that would actually look if you were wearing it with amber. Oh, yes, you could totally do that. Don't be grabbing my amber. It also has the pin, a brooch pin. So you could take advantage of this and pin it there to hold it. Oh yeah, all day long. All day long. This is a nice one. I like that. Then second thoughts about it, I'm like, well, since I've always amber necklaces, maybe I should just utilize this piece. All right. That's a great one. I'll do 30 on it. It's great. I like it. I won't mind if it gets left behind because I'm like, check out how cool that is. I have another amber lucite one that's really, this one is very vintage. I've cleaned this a million times. I can't help myself. It has to be after 56 because they've got some AB coating on it. But this piece, you know, again, this is an old clasp. I'm going to put this one. Hey, it does have something written on the back. What's it say? Oh, Lord. It might just be texturized. I don't know, but it might say something. West. Oh, it's West Germany. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, this was probably done in a cottage industry where they would go into the factory. You know, a lot of jewelry makers moved to Eastern Europe after World War II, and people would go to the factory and they'd pick up their findings. Like they'd pick up this piece and the pin, right? And all these pieces, and they would have the design. Look how they're swirled. Look at the movement, the angle of these. And every one of these is sewn on. See down in there? There's actually another flat piece, not this, but there's another piece. These are sewn on. These are all individually sewn on. There you can see it. Each one of these is sewn on. Now this piece does look amazing on amber. Absolutely amazing. I have put this on as a pendant with amber. Because it's just, yeah, you can't tell the difference. It works great. It works absolutely fabulously. Let's play. Shall we? Let's play. How much time I got? If it drops a little bit late, it drops a little bit late. Because YouTube can be slow as Christmas. Deciding it's going to load up. So if it drops a little after 3, life will go on. Because I schedule it. And sometimes it works real good. Sometimes it's slow. Did I bump my computer and stop my recording? No, good. I was about to be a little, just a tad aggravated. Not bad, just a little bit. It has been a crazy few days. I don't know about y'all. This Mercury retrogrades usually don't affect me too bad. I don't let it, but it's affecting technology, so it's getting to me. Inadvertently, via technology. Now, I would spend more time on this, getting it just perfect, but I just stuck it on there. What I did was I put this upside down where the clasp is there. Oh, all day long. All day long. You wouldn't know that was an amber. But it does have some AB. Do you see them? You gotta get just the right light. But you can see on some of these pieces, there is an AB coating on some of them. So it tells me it's after 56. Yeah, it is AB coating. It is. See it? Oh, you can really see it on that one there. I like the movement of it, though. It's like a swirl, isn't it? With the ball in the center. I love that it's hand sewn. I mean, they just don't do that anymore. They just don't. You know, you don't get that. Well, you can get that quality. That's why I like semi hand-done pieces. But I need my yellow one for this. It goes better on the yellow piece because these are so ginormously chunky. These are some chunky monkey pieces. And I don't want to force it on there and bend the bail too much. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to stab that into my... I'm just going to hang it on there loosey-goosey because I don't want to bend this. But yeah, it does work. I just don't want to bend the bail. If I was keeping it, I'd so bend this booger right now. I'd be like, you're going on there. We're doing this. Yeah, you'd need a converter or something. You need something to help you get this on a bigger piece. But my yellow amber, it goes on really easy. Yeah, it's not going to want to stay without me bending the hell out of it. So since I'm selling it, I won't bend it. But yeah, I think I even like it better this way. Back up. I think I like it even better like this than as a pendant. Although that's really cool too. Okay, I know. I'm rambling. I'm taking forever. This is so cool. West Germany. All hand sewn. Obviously this is lucite. Look at that. It's to die for. I do 30 on it. Buy this and this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Buy these 3. You're set to go. You're ambered out. I'm putting them together. Putting them in a little group together. What's in this box? What is this? Oh, this is up. Remember I told you I was looking for a shungite ring. Every time I'd find one, it'd be ginormous. And I wasn't looking for a ginormous ring. This one is, yeah, it's one of those. It's got the raw shungite, then the polished, and then the raw. And of course, it's sterling. Let me loose. Yeah, I bought it new. I wore it maybe 2 or 3 times. That's just because it's raw. That's why it's got that grayness color in there. Ain't nothing on it. It's just, it's raw. It's unpolished. And of course, you can see it's hand done. It's a cool ring. It's a cool ring. Where's my fickle finger of fame? There you go. There you go. It shows it better on this thing. It's a neat piece. It is a neat piece. It's just my ring size has changed on me. Which I'm glad that I lost weight, but still, it's too loose for this one. Too small for that one. Oh, look. When I wear this ring, it rules this hand. Nobody's sitting on this hand with this baby. Isn't that to die for? I adjusted it. It's pinching me a little bit, but I don't feel it because my hand is going up. That's at the bomb. So there's no room. This ring rules this hand. So, yeah, it don't fit. And this ring is, this finger's spoken for. So it's even tight on that one. So it's just one of the things where it just don't fit right. Or I'd keep it. This is a really cool ring. This is Victorian. And I don't know. I've tested that stone. And I don't know. I don't know. You know, they have all those, that green stone they did use in a lot of Art Deco pieces. I can't say it. CH is a crazy word. But it was pretty common. It's a nice little Art Deco ring. This one is, it fits, it'll go on to my 6.5. I know, we'll come back to this. It goes on to my 6.5. But that's because, you know, your ring is, your finger's pliable. But I think it falls at a 6 on the ring sizer. How am I losing things so fast? It's really rather funny. Yeah, see, it's falling dead on a 6. Dead on it. So yeah, after a while, yeah, depending if I get warm, it'll get real tight. Right now, it's cool this morning, so it's, yeah. But yeah, that one. It's been, I've had a few people want it, but like, oh, the 6 is too small. And, yeah, it is, it's antique. It's Art Deco. I think it just says sterling, which is pretty typical for this age, if it says anything left after all these years. Yep, just says sterling. That's it. It's a sweet ring. It is. Totally Art Deco. You can tell. Just look at it. I'll do it for 20 because I've had it forever and I can't wear it no more. People keep wanting it and say, well, 6 is too small. I'm like, well, we'll size it. I just don't. It's, yeah, I'm into like giant rings now. Ooh, look what I've got. I know. I love that. Back to the shungite. Back to the shungite. I bought it. I bought it new for $39.99. That's what I paid for it. And I got it. I did get to wear it for a little while. And then it just kept getting looser and looser. And now it's like it doesn't fit nothing. So yeah, I'll do it for what I paid for it. $39.99. Let's see the weight on it. Be still, don't fall off. It's 6.29 grams. You know what? I'll do 65. I'll take a $5 loss. I'll do 65. I mean, not 65, 35. I'll do 35 on it. It's worth it all day long. Isn't that cool? How it's rough and then it's polished. It's elite shungite. It's cool. So I'll do 35 instead of $39.99. I'll do 35 on it. I've had it. I think, I've got my little tarnish bag. I mean, seriously. That's how little I wore it. I put it back in the bag that it came in with a little tarnish bag in it. Tarnish free bag in it. Okay, what else I want to show y'all? This little bitty thing. It's sterling silver. It's just a tiny little bitty. It is sterling silver with the Austrian crystal hearts. They're like pink. You can't see the pink. They're pink. Valentine's Day's coming. Flip over. We'll do it this way so they'll flip over. There you go. You can see it's got open backs. They're Austrian crystals. It's just a tiny little thing. It don't weigh much. This is a real simple little sterling silver, pretty little bracelet. I'm gonna guess it's about a 6.5. It sits just above us. It's like, I'm gonna say 6 3/4 is laying right between the 6 3/4 and the 7. So yeah. Could you adjust it though? Let me see if you could hook it this one of these other little pieces of chain here. I don't know. They're pretty tiny. It's little. No, you need to be on the actual jump ring. It don't weigh nothing. It's cute. I thought it was sweet. It's 4.29 grams. It's cute. I mean, it would be nice for, just a sweet little Valentine's Day gift. Because the little pink Austrian crystal hearts, you can't see the pink in this light, but they are pink. And it's sterling. It's cute. Somebody wants it. I'll do it for $5. It's sweet. I'm not going to do nothing with it. It's just cute. Okay, this is a marriage. This locket, I don't know. This is brass. Yes, it's brass. This is not a real pearl. It's a hell of a good fake, though. It's a nice fake. Look at that luster. I thought it was a mauve pearl when I saw it, but it's not. This clasp here, you got it when you just close it gently. Well, now it's working fine, but yeah, I find you need to give it a little squeeze because it was coming open on me. There, see, you shake it like hell, it will come open. So I found that if you give it a little squeeze, then it stays better. I know that if I could find my little pliers, there's a little, see that? Not this one, this piece right here. If you could move this just a little bit in, not much, just carefully, just move it in just a little bit, it's going to catch. It's going to catch on here, but it does, but it, see, it is working, but with a lot of, I know you're probably not going to shake it this much, but, oh, now it ain't opening. Okay. I like the scroll work. It is brass. Date on this piece, clueless. It's older. That's for sure. It's older. I put this chain on it. I thought it was a good match. because I think it's close to the same age. And this is like a, this chain here is all day long, like a 19, you know, I'm going to say it's a 70s chain because of how they like to do those barrel stations on these. It's still got really good, you know, gold color, but it's got the right brassiness. I thought it matched well. I thought it was a good combination. It's a decent sized jump ring, so you can change that out, but I thought it was a good marriage. So I put this chain on this piece because I thought it went. Plus it goes over my head. I really like this piece. I think it's nice. It's heavy. It's well done. And, you know, it's got a decent size interior on that as well. I'm thinking this is more for like hair keepsakes more than a picture. Yeah, you can put a picture in there, but it's pretty deep. So, I'll do 25 on this. It's a good buy, I think. It's got really good weight, and it's well made. It is a really well made piece, but I couldn't really, you know, age it any older than the 70s. It could be. It could be. But I can't guarantee that. Oh, I was showing all those skulls and stuff. I got rid of most all of them except this one, Janie. He's the last one. I was in business with my friend Ashley, and she should be 29 this year. And Ashley, I'm strong. Yeah, sugar, you'll be 29. Wait a minute. 93. Set 7. Yeah, should be 29 this year. Yeah, it's sitting at a 12 all day long. It's you know, it's probably a men's ring, but if a woman's got a finger, it don't matter. It's unisex. Yeah, it's just oxidized eyes, a little bit of etching. It's all stainless steel, but that with that 316 stainless. $7. $7. I think they sell these for about, I don't know. I think these range, I don't know. I think these go for like around 20, I guess. I don't know. They're not my bag. $7. I don't want him clanging against nothing. There you go. Do you have anything else? Oh, I do. I love this piece when I got it. And I, you know, found it in the bottom of the jewelry box. I thought, oh, it's so pretty. It's an AJC. They make some really cool ones. I wanted the one where the woman is in the mirror, if you guys seen that one. And I didn't pick it up, and yeah, now they've gone up. I should have picked them up before they became popular. But they do a bunch of these brooches with the mirror. I liked this one. Yeah, I like it so much, you throw the damn thing. Yeah, it's got the couple. I'm upside down. It's got the couple that they're eating al fresco. He's got the cap. You can see it says cafe. You know, you get your cabana. And she's sitting cross-legged with her heels. I mean, I love the detail in this piece. And the mirror. It's in mint condition. It's an AJC. Of course, it's got the, it's just the mirror. There's nothing else in there. No paper, no nothing. But it's AJC. I think they're adorable. It's really pretty. I like the detail they did on that piece. And it's cool because you can see their reflection in the mirror too. It's just dimensional. You get the table with their wine glasses. She's drinking. She's got her glass in her hand. And yeah, I just think it's really neat. His cross-legged. I just love the whole thing. Makes you think of Paris. It just does. Right? Eating al fresco. I'll do 15 on the AJC. It's really sweet, isn't it? It is. This is a weird piece I'm going to show you. And I took a chance on it when I bought it because I thought it was going to become a thing. I did. I thought it was going to become a thing. So I paid too much for it. So I thought, oh, this is going to take off because when the brand first came out, it was selling really good. And the prices were going up. And it was getting really popular out in, you know, over in California mostly. It's just called True Rock. That's it. So I bought a set. I haven't seen it do much of nothing. Of course, I ain't looked in a minute or 2 or 3. And I've released it. It was all packaged, but I had to take the little wires out to get it loose. I ain't taking the necklace loose. It was hard enough to get this bracelet out. But it is interesting. And it's leather and this jute and then just brass. That's it. Leather and jute and brass. But I'm telling you, look up True Rock. And it's like, these pieces were going wackadoodle for a while. So I picked this set up. Paid too much for it. You know, you win some, you lose some. It's okay. It all comes out in the wash. But I don't want to struggle to get this necklace out because it's still strapped down. I guess I need to know how long it is though, don't I? Alright. Oh, guess see, it's still tacked in here with wires, with them plastic tie things. It's tied in here. I ain't fighting with this thing. We're going to guesstimate it. We're going to guesstimate it. Because we know we got this part hanging here. Alright, so considering the curve, let's call that 6 inches. Well, at least this piece is laying sort of kind of fat. Yeah, okay. That makes about right sense there. It's a 20, it's going to be probably 18 to 20 inch chain. Is it adjustable? Do they have the little, they got the clasp wrapped up in these doggone ties. It is a lobster claw. So you could hook it on any of these to adjust it. I don't know. Maybe it will become a thing. I don't know. I haven't looked again. I mean, it's been probably a year since I looked to see had it done anything. And I'm not of the mind to go searching now. On this part, it's got, this is leather with a fleur-de-lis. I don't think there's nothing on the back. No, it's leather. And then your brass fleur-de-lis here. I ain't gonna tell you what I paid for it. You laugh at me. I'll sell it for 10. And lesson learned. Don't assume just because a bunch of people are buying things in California it's gonna take off everywhere else. Because I reckon it didn't. Maybe it has. I don't know. True Rock. Not rocks. Rock. Singular. True Rock. I don't have a clue. It's pretty distinct though. You know, it's got the eagles with the heart. I don't know. It's cool. Leather and brass. $10. I really screwed up buying that one. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll come into vogue or something. This is old because of this clasp, the way this thing works. I had a hard time getting into it. I'm like, how do I open this thing? Yeah, it's Mark Sterling. I've rubbed this one. I rub them all. But this one, I couldn't figure it out. How to get it open. All you do is push this down. See how that goes down? That's it. I was just trying all kind of things to get this on and off. And then that just hooks on there. Boop. Now, you know, I don't know if it's a star. I don't think it's snowflakes. I think the flowers. It's all sterling with rhinestones. It's pretty. I got this from Lois. Y'all don't know Lois. I don't know why I bother saying such things. And y'all don't know her from Adam. Oh, she's a friend. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's loaded. Are those? I can't remember if those are marcasites or rhinestones. They're marcasites. Ain't none of them rhinestones, Mel. You lost your mind. Yeah, none of them are rhinestones. That's all marcasite. All that sparkling is marcasites. I mean, it's really smooth, really pretty. I mean, I've kept it in my jewelry, you know, box because she gave it to me. It's got your safety chain. It goes on this side, actually. Sorry, it goes on this side, actually. Come on, work with me. So it's a better piece. It is. It's nice. There you go. So you got the safety chain on. You've seen how the clasp works. Even though the clasp is certified. Don't know the age on this piece. I don't know. I don't think it's very, very old. But this pressure clasp like this, I'm thinking it's like 50s probably. That was pretty common with just the pressure ones. It's probably 6.5. Oh, it's falling to 7. That explains why I ain't worn it. We'll weigh it. Why not? Why not? We're at 18.80 grams. 18 grams on this. It is a really pretty floral. With mark, don't they look like rhinestones? They're not. They're marcasite. I don't think that has a maker. Don't think I ever looked for one, honestly. That says sterling. Let's see if anybody else has got anything to say. Not that I see. Not that I see. But it's nice. Just safety class. It's pretty. Yeah, there's no other markings on it. I don't know. 18 grams. And those are pretty flowers. Aren't they pretty? Very feminine. I wish it fit. Of course, I could do this class because it's just press. I'd never take this lock. I would never take this off. I'd never get back in it. Okay. I'll do it for 20. I know it's underpriced, but I don't wear it. And it's just sitting. And it's a real shame because it's such a pretty little thing. And it is. And it's sweet. And I'm sorry, Lois. I just don't wear it. If you're seeing this, which I highly doubt. Did anything else I wanted to show y'all before I wrap this up? Oh, the clunky pieces. It's still got the tag. Again, working with Ash, I wanted to bring in some younger folk kind of stuff. So I had a bunch of stuff like this. Most of them sold. I have a few stragglers. So Janie got a bunch of them. They called this an arrow. I was calling it Thor's hammer. Look at all the Celtic. To me, I know it's a little pointed. An anchor? Yeah, that's what they called it, an anchor. All right. But it's got the Maltese cross, and it's got all that Celtic symbolism. Big ass bells. You could put it on whatever you wanted to. It's stainless. It's heavy. It's probably 22 inches. Let's see. Little sun's starting to break through the clouds. Helps to be on the right side of the ruler. I'm on the money. Well, it's sitting at 11.5, but 23 inches. It's neat. It's funky. Yeah, I'll do the same thing. I'll do 7 on it. Isn't that what I did, the big old skeleton? So, 7 and 7. Buy them both for 10. How about that? Take them off my hands. I don't want this stuff in the house. I'm almost through with it all. Almost got it all out of here. Those are the last few stragglers. Okay, I know, again, a lot of y'all seen this, but I do have new viewers that haven't seen some of my fabulous vintage pieces. This is slightly curved. I wasn't too bad with this one. This piece dates from 1919. It is the very early locking C-clasp. You can see the basic construction. You've got this telltale pin there. And it does function. So you can see, there you go. So yeah, it's from like around 1919 to probably 19 Yeah, it really looks more Art Nouveau. It's you know what? I think it should fall probably into your arts and crafts period because it's kind of in between that period of like your Victorian and your Art Deco. Not quite, it's Nouveau, but my God, look at the sterling work on this. Guys, all it says is sterling, and that's typical with these old pieces. That's all it says. I mean, look how nice. And of course, you know, they do these pieces, and once again, just like the other piece, they have this cartouche that holds all this open work together. That's very typical of the way they built these pieces. Look at that. Look at that silver work. This is all hand formed to here. Just beautiful. You can even see the veins on the leaves. Those roses just below. And look at this. Really nice profile on that piece. Very substantial. Definitely a wear alone piece if you wanted to. On the strands, I typically did it at an angle as opposed to square. You could do it this way. I kind of always liked it a little bit better at a tilt or even this way. You can buy brooch adapters to turn them into pendants as well. So you could wear it as a pendant. This is a really nice one. And this one is antique. Again, this is probably 1919. Right around there. Only because of that first locking class. That's an early locking class. So I'm going to say 1919 is going to be really close. Okay. Yeah, it's 22.7 grams. This is a deal on this one. I'll do it for 80. Find it. Go ahead. Find one. Find this. Go ahead. I've had this one a very long time. One of my treasures. I love her. I do. I think she's beautiful. I mean, she is very Art Nouveau-ish, but I'm going to say arts and crafts. I'm going to say it's an arts and crafts piece in that time. Those were all really close together, timeline-wise, as far as your antiques. I'm going to do these earrings, and then we're going to skedaddle. These are missing the backs. These are pearl. Actually, I think they're mother of pearl that have been shaped. So I'm not getting the grit. And I'm seeing it back here. They're sterling. Nice heavy sterling. And the piece de la resistance, the rose quartz. Pretty rose quartz. Really pretty color. Yeah, really pretty color on those. These are gorgeous. These are so pretty. I mean, to weigh them, we're going to get this rose quartz weight. This is your sterling, is this frame and your post. Now, these are long posts, though, too. I know, I'm hesitating because I'm thinking, well, actually, I do wear these. I do wear these on occasion. I'm going to hold off. I'm sorry. I just, I thought, you're jumping the gun on those a little bit. Okay, one more thing, then we'll go. And I brought my KJL pearls out for this, so we're going to do it. I have the real pearls, again, if you're interested. I have a couple sets. So, we're going to load you up so we can show you off. I showed this off last time on seed beads because it works amazing on seed beads. But we're going to show it on pearls just because I want to. I think that was my eyeballs that fell. No, it was the fickle finger of fun. Okay. Look how deep. Do you see that? Are you ready for this part? Yeah, the original Monet card. It's a mailman. All it says in the back is, again, it just says Monet and then the number. It's not a price. It just has some random number. Look at that thing. So, and it's also got your Monet in here. And it's just got the Monet with the copyright, but it's the fatter, shorter print. So this one's probably going to be a little older. I'm going to say this is probably 50s, 60s. Looking at that tag. It's so deep. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. Someone had said something about wanting a brooch for strands. I'm like, I showed a brooch that can eat 4 strands and have room to still hold more. And nobody bit. So, you know what? Don't tell me I need a brooch for lots of strands. I've shown you the ultimate brooch. I've left the tag on. You just stick it up inside the piece. Yeah. That is to die for. Look at the dome on that thing. My favorite thing to wear it with, though, actually is not pearls. It is a seed bead necklace. Not yet. I love my KJL beads. Pearls. They're just so long. They're fantastic. This. Oh my god, this. By itself, it's pretty. It's nice. It's fun. Not marked. Looks like a Chico piece, but who knows? But when you put this on it, it becomes another animal. It becomes a completely new creature. It's amazing. Just amazing. I love to play with jewelry. Don't y'all? I do. I just love... I buy pieces sometimes just because I'm curious what they are. I bought a pendant last night from Tanya because I was curious about what the yellow stuff on it was. And you tuck the tag up inside the brooch. You never see it. And you keep your tag on there for when you're ready to let go of it. You're ready to let somebody else have it. Then it's still on there. It changes the whole piece. It just changes it. And you can do it with any color because it's gold. It's gold tone. So it don't matter. And it's perfect. It's been cabinet kept, of course. It's, of course, that's why it's been driving me crazy. Table, I gotta get my pieces put up because I had pieces I was selling and they started getting tarnished. I had to clean them and get them back up in one of my tarnish-free cases. All right, I gotta get this tag out of here safely, out of the way. Okay. Oh, come on now. You'll find this one in enamel. You'll find this one sometimes in a really ugly silver tone. And with the tag, forget about it. Look at the dome on that. Masking 60. And I don't care if it never sells because it's amazing. It's just amazing. Oh my god. You can put this on anything. 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 I don't have that many beads sitting out today. I normally have so many hanging around. Start dragging more beads down from upstairs. I'm just curious. Just humor me. Just humor me. I've never done this, but I'm thinking blue and gold is a natural. Right? Could you do this with turquoise? Oh, hell yes. You could do that with turquoise. All right, then. 60 and say thank you. Because it's amazing. It's amazing. We can't have her getting scuffed. I'll probably tote her back upstairs. Okay, I'm going to wrap up because I'm going to be late getting this uploaded, but it's alright. It'll post when it posts. I'm really tempted. I'm really thinking about bringing some more of my sage in. This one, I'm having a hard time with it. I got plenty, so I'll get this all cleaned up and ready for y'all for next week. And I'll stick to my 3 o'clock. I'm not sure what day I'll do a live, but I like to do one live stream a week. So I'll post something saying I'm going to be doing it. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry this got updated late, but you know what? It's better late than never. And I enjoyed it. And thank you for indulging me playing with the jewelry, but that's what I love to do. I love jewelry. Oh, this one? This is fabulous. Fabulous. Just fabulous. That's not coral. These are cool tubes, though. Really cool tubes. But they're like an amber. They're not gold. They're like an amber color. But yeah, this is really cool. Really nice closure. Because if you're getting the brooch, this is like a match made in heaven. The brooch really just kicks this piece off. This is a really nice one. I wonder if you could do one of those. Yeah, you could. Okay. I'll do 20 on it. Okay, alright, I really am going to stop. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out. I know, I'm a hot mess this morning. What am I wearing? Oh, I was going to show you this statement necklace. And my braless self. So I showed it, but I'm thinking I got the idea of how fabulous this thing really was. So, if I end up keeping it. It's actually not been too heavy. I need to adjust it up, though, because it is adjustable. It's on the gas pipe. So I think I will. I'll put on a different shirt and I'll wear this to give y'all a better idea of this piece. Because I did show it before. I got no bites and I was really surprised. Okay, I'm really going. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you.